Hi folks, from what is a very nice bright spring day here at Ashton's Cars. Today I'm showing you a 2006 Kia Sorento that we've just taken in part exchange. Every now and again you get something like this come along, which is a nice pleasant surprise because I wasn't expecting a 15-year-old 167,000 mile Sorento to be in quite so clean and smart condition as this. It's clearly been very well looked after by its previous owner. He was a car enthusiast himself, and it's very, very well presented. We've just given it a quick wash, and as you can see, hopefully it's sparkling in the spring sunshine here. So we've got silver over grey, sort of a two-tone effect on the car. It's got the nice chunky alloy wheels, and it's got the tyres with the white lettering. Tiny little bit of marking on that tyre there. It's not something to be worried about, it's just where it's been rubbed against the curb. That's not actually through to the canvas, they are just white underneath, these type of tyres are. But it's got to go through the workshop anyway. Things like that will be checked over before it actually goes out. But looking over it, as you can see, it's in very, very good condition indeed. The chap who had it had a works vehicle that he was using. This was just getting used on weekends. He originally bought it to tow a caravan, but ended up just towing it once and then sighting it. So it's got the tow bar on it, but it hasn't done a lot of work, certainly in the most recent past. It's got reverse park sensors on it, they work. It's got the tailgate that opens like a split. You can open the window or the whole tailgate on the back, which is quite versatile. And it's just a big, big car. These Sorentos are really, really accommodating. Not far off the size of something like the XC90 that's parked down by there. Not far off a Discovery really, although this is a 5-seater. So big boot, plenty of space inside, and a decent spec for not a lot of money at all. This particular car is an XS model. It's the 2.5 diesel with a manual gearbox. It's got things like a full leather interior, air conditioning, and a sunroof, and electric seats. And it's also got quite a high-tech uprated stereo system in it, which I'll show you in just a minute. So, a lot of car for the money. They're really good tow cars. I mean, if you're looking for something to tow a caravan, it's one of the best cars in its class, and certainly one of the best cars in this price range to do that job. Without further ado, let me show you inside it. It'll give you an annoying beep, unfortunately, because these Kias and Hyundais always do that, just to remind me I've got a key in the ignition. But you can see it's quite clean and tidy. If I'm being fussy, a little bit of wear here on the seat. It hasn't gone through to a hole though, it's just, you know, a bit of wear in the leather, which a bit of leather paint would sort out. It's got the electric seats, so the switches for those are on the side there. They all work perfectly. And it's got a nice dashboard to it. We've got a high-tech stereo system there. And the car runs very well. I mean, I personally drove this car back last night. Enjoyed driving it. It's smooth, it's versatile. Yeah, it's a bit more agricultural than a modern SUV, but it's also a lot more capable as well. On the dashboard by here, you have a switch for the four-wheel drive, so you can have it in auto mode, which it's in most of the time. I'll just come out here because that beep's starting to annoy me now. The auto mode means that you can drive it around and it's 90% rear wheel drive. It'll throw some power to the front wheels if it starts to lose grip at the back. You can put it in a four-wheel drive lock mode, where power is put to all four wheels, or you can put it in low gearing, which is where you've got low gears for serious off-road work. And that's only for if you really are doing some proper green laning, or you know, if you've got really heavy snow. So for 90% of the time, you're going to have the car in auto mode, and it does everything that you need it to do in that mode. Let's very quickly have a look in the rear of the car. Will it continue beeping at me? No, it doesn't. Right, okay, well, here we have the back. Loads of space. Difficult to tell, obviously, when you're on a camera like this, but basically, there is plenty of room for 3 car seats in the back of this car, and that's not something that you've got in a lot of vehicles. It's got cup holders which pull out in the back to keep it nice and versatile for you. And there's that dashboard now again, which you can see. Hopefully, you can see that stereo as well, which I think is, you know, bang up to date. It brings it all up to date. It's got Bluetooth on it. It's a nice modern system on the car. So very clean again. The back seat obviously hasn't got a lot of wear in it. The only bit of wear on the interior is those cargo nets are a bit stretched. and there's a little bit of wear on that driver's seat bolster that I showed you. Let us have a look at the rear. Now what I'm going to do first off is just press this button by here, because that pops the rear window first off. So pressing that button means I can open this rear like that. It's quite versatile doing this. It means that I can just throw some stuff in on top of things already in there without it all tumbling out the back onto me. I quite like the versatility of that, and as someone who personally drives a Range Rover, it's something that I'm used to having as a sort of split design on the tailgate. So that's quite nice. It's very similar to what you get on a Range Rover Sport. Also, we have the main tailgate open. Now, apologies that it hasn't been valeted, and there are a couple of marks on the back there from the previous owner, but it's very clean overall. There's no rips or tears in anything. It's in pretty good shape. Underneath here there's a tray for your tools. You can hold that up with that, and then if I go underneath again, there's a spare wheel on the car. Very versatile, very big. As you can see, a nice big opening on it, which I love. It has got the tow bar. I haven't tested that. There are some wires that are cut for one thing on there, but I think he's changed the electrics over at some point on it. So I'm not sure if that tow bar is fully wired up, but we will leave it on the car for you. And there's a stabilising bar on there for a caravan as well. Any negatives? Well, it is 15 years old. I wouldn't expect it to be like a new car. There are a couple of light scratches on that back bumper if you look closely, and the worst of them by here, a little scuff on that corner there. Apart from that, I'm finding it very hard to criticise this car in any way, and quite frankly, you know, you're going to find little bits like that on a four-wheel drive that's half this age. For the age of the car, and especially for one that's done over 160,000, I think it's 167,000 miles this car's done, I'm hard pushed to really fault it in any way. There's no doubt, having driven it, it's going to be able to tow your caravan anywhere you want, reliably, because the Kias are fantastically reliable. It's heavily undersealed underneath. I've had a look underneath the car. It's been really undersealed thickly, and that's why it's preserved so well. It hasn't rusted like most of these have. So, you know, again, underneath the car is solid. It's going to see you right for a good few years, this is, as a tow vehicle, as a family vehicle, or just as a really cheap 4x4. So, if it's of interest to you, please give me a call. My number's 07932 873 646. If you're looking to part exchange, that's something that we can arrange for you. We're more than happy to do that. And if you're looking for delivery, we're happy to deliver the car anywhere in the UK. We'll even deliver it to you free of charge if you're within 150 miles of us. So give us a call, let us know what sort of deal you're looking to do, if it's Part X or not, where you are, and we'll tailor make it to yourselves. And of course, please, while you're on here, give us a like, give us a share, and subscribe to our channel, because there'll be more vehicles like this coming up soon, and we can keep you up to date with what's in stock. Thank you again very much for watching, everyone. Hope you have a fantastic day. My number one more time is 07932 873 646. Please give us a call if there's anything at all you need, any questions, regardless how stupid they think you might be asking them. Please give us a call and ask. We are more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. Goodbye.